Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. The Franchise Stars Baseball League comes to you live from Miami, Florida, Joe Robbie Stadium. Guess now it's Marlins Stadium. By the time this all happens, old Miami here in the game. The San Diego Padres visit the Florida
And
Marlins. A
now,
pair of Negro
your
League hurlers will take the mound in
2024
this one.
Miami
Nip Winters gets the start for the San Diego Padres. Logan Hensley will take the mound for the Marlins. Hensley 3-1, a 2.44 earned run average. He has been very solid since his minor league call-up. And now he will face a Padres team that is desperately trying to get things going. Both of these teams off to a bit of a rough start. The Padres 27-38, the Marlins 27-37. Bip Roberts leads the National League in steals, and he'll lead things off here for the Padres.
number 10.
Hensley winds and fires. Curveball is in there for a strike, and we're underway. Roberts batting .295.
First pitch, 12:40.
Hensley rocks and fires. Roberts slaps it the other way, but foul. Hensley's quickly ahead of him, 0-2. Here's a delivery. Change up, down and away. Roberts chases, goes down on a strikeout for the first out of the ball game, and Hensley fans the first batter to face him.
The third baseman, number 8, Pablo Abreu.
So if Roberts goes down, that'll bring up Mark Loretta. Loretta batting .249. He's playing third base today for San Diego. Fastball on the inside corner. 2 homers, 13 RBIs. As SGJ Jamie joins us. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Terrific job on that magazine. I looked at one of your editions a while back, but just going and checking that out. That's very, very cool. Feel free to drop a link into the chat if you're so inclined. Loretta bounces one up the middle. It's a base hit into center. A 1-out single from Mark Loretta, who knows that his time at third base is probably borrowed time at this point. The Padres, as Adrian Gonzalez steps in here, drafting Ken Caminiti. In the recently held rookie draft, Caminiti will join this club next year, and Caminiti figures to take that starting role pretty much right off the bat. So here's Adrian Gonzalez batting .282. Hensley gets ahead of him with strike one. Takes a peek over at Loretta and deals. Gonzalez fouls it off. Gonzalez has already grounded into 10 double plays this season. First ball from Hensley misses down low. Count goes to 1-2. So it's a late night broadcast on a Saturday. Not expecting too many people in here, but I certainly appreciate anybody tuning in, whether it's live now or watching the stream at a later time and date. Hensley from the set, 2-2 as he works to Gonzalez. Gonzalez turns that one, but foul. Have not subscribed as of yet. I hope you will kindly consider doing so. Bang that like button as well, so YouTube thinks that people like me. Ground ball here. This will be a tailor-made 6-4-3 double play against the slow-footed Gonzalez, started off by Hanley Ramirez. And the side is retired in the first. So the Padres get a base runner, but the Loretta single doesn't lead to anything. We head to the bottom of the first. Padres nothing. Marlins coming up. So on the mound for San Diego, the left-hander Nip Winters, 7-6, a 3.60 earned run average. In real life, of course, Winters a very, very solid Negro League pitcher. The Padres have loaded up in the Negro League draft. 3/5 of their starting rotation at this point is old Negro League players, as Luis Castillo, batting .302, steps in to lead things off here for the Marlins. Nip Winters, Dave Brown, and Cheo Hernandez, all in the Padres rotation. And they've all performed pretty solidly. Cheo Hernandez has had a bit of a rough go this season. But Winters, very good last year, and he's been solid, if unspectacular, so far this season. Castillo tries to lay down a bunt. It's foul. Loretta touches up, and the count goes to 0-2. Winters rocks and fires. Curveball there, doesn't have much on it. 1-2. Winters rocks and fires. Castillo smacks it. Nice diving stop by Gonzalez. Winters will cover, and they get the speedy Castillo. That's a nice play down at first by Adrian Gonzalez, and there's one away here in the bottom of the first. Nifty play there by Gonzalez, and a good job by Winters to get over quickly to cover. So that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Yelich has had a terrific start to the season, batting .324. He takes a fastball here inside. 12 homers, 34 runs batted in, at OPS at .986. It has been a terrific open to the season for Christian Yelich. Winters delivers. Yelich one hopper to short, fielded by Templeton. Throw is over to first, and there's quickly 2 down.
Batting third.
Your Marlins lineup: Castillo, Yelich, and Hanley Ramirez. Sheffield, Derek Lee, and Martin Prado. Juan Encarnacion, Mike Redmond, and Jimmy Hall. Round things out for the Marlins. Encarnacion, a recent call-up. The Marlins try to get a little bit of jolt to their offense. 2 down, here's Ramirez. Batting .309. 7 homers, 31 ribbies. He's riding a 10-game hitting streak entering the day. Again, it is June 8th of year 3 of the FSBL. Winters, fastball misses up high. It's 2-0. Fastball there at the knees. Ball to strike. Borderline pitch, but Winters gets the call. Fastball right down the heart there from Winters. Then it's 2-2 to Ramirez. Gets the side. 2-2 offering. Fastball misses inside. The count goes full as Gary Sheffield waits in the on-deck circle. 3-2 offering coming here from Nick Winters. Fastball misses up and away for ball 4. So it's a 2-out walk to Hanley Ramirez. Sheffield will come in with a runner on. Sheffield batting .262 here in his sophomore campaign. He was a finalist for the National League Rookie of the Year award a year ago. Takes a fastball here outside. 13 homers, 41 RBIs so far this season for Sheffield. Outperforming to last year's numbers in terms of average, but still the power numbers and run production numbers have been there. 1-0 the count. Winters delivers. Breaking ball rides in on Sheffield. That one almost hit him. Pump says it doesn't, and it's merely ball 2. Winters from the set. Throws over to first. Ramirez dives back in. Winters from the set. Fastball on the outside corner. It's 2-1. Sheffield with the bat waggle turns that one around and grounds it foul. So Winters had fallen behind him 2-0. He's got it back to 2-2 here. We'll see what he does. Try to get Sheffield and finish up the inning. Sheffield loops this one in the center. They were playing him deep. That's going to get down. That's a base hit. Coming on, Johnny Grubb, but the runner will go first to third. Good job by Hanley Ramirez, who never let up with 2 outs. And now it's runners at the corner. Sheffield got that one off the end of the bat a bit, but it finds the grass. And the Marlins threaten here in the bottom of the first. Here's Derek Lee. Lee batting .281. First pitch swinging at the fastball. He fouls it off. 10 homers, 31 RBIs so far. Winner sets and fires. Curveball in the dirt, blocked nicely. Runner's going to go to second. Throw down to second is a good one. That's a delayed break by Sheffield, and he pays the price for it. Kennedy guns him down, and that's going to end the inning. A very poor decision there from Sheffield. I don't know if he thought that ball got past Kennedy or was just trying to make something happen and get a second runner in to score. Second, here's Nate Colbert. Fastball, generous call there. 4 strike 1. Colbert, 15 home runs, batting .288. Colbert has been very solid for the Padres again this year. He was great in year 1. Fell off in year 2, but he's rebounded a bit this season. Home plate umpire Dave Lawrence seeming to have a little bit of a wide strike zone today. 1-1 offering from Hensley. Colbert, ground ball in the hole, fielded by Ramirez, throws across his body. Colbert not particularly fast. And Ramirez throws him out for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 18.
So that'll bring up Ryan Klesko. Klesko, 305, 7 homers, 18 RBIs. He's playing pretty much exclusively against righties. But he hammers right-handed pitching. So the Padres getting production out of him in this part-time role. Ground ball down to first pitch swing. Lee will take it himself, and it's quickly 2 down here in the top of the second.
The right fielder, Jack Clark.
So that'll bring up Jack Clark. It's been a rough go this season for Clark. 232, 5 homers, 13 RBIs. He's done fine against left-handed pitching, but righties, he is batting .169 2 months into the season. And while they know that Clark can pulverize left-handed pitching, they need some sort of production out of him against righties. Curveball is in there for a called strike. 0-1 pitch from Hensley. High fastball. He gets the call, and the count is 0-2. Breaking ball gets Clark fishing. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Down goes Jack Clark. And the side is retired. So Hensley fans Clark to end the second. We'll head to the bottom half. Padres and Marlins scoreless. So here's Derek Lee, who was stranded at the plate when Sheffield got caught trying to advance on that pitch in the dirt. As we mentioned, Lee 281, 10 homers, 31 RBIs. He'll step in to face Nip Winters. Winters needed 19 pitches to get through the first. First pitch swing here, fastball off the plate. Winters gets the sign from catcher Terry Kennedy. Curveball misses down low. Two-0 pitch misses up high. It's 3-0. Martin Prado waits in the on-deck circle. Winters rocks and fires. And the lead swinging 3-0, hits one hard, but foul. Three and 1 the count as Winters rocks and fires again. Curveball there, swung on and missed. Now the count goes full. So you see there in the leaders at the bottom, the Padres' Dave Brown leads the National League in wins with 9. Winters ranks 5th with 7 as he fans the lead here. So the Padres have 2 guys in the top 5 in wins, and yet are 11 games below 500 here in early June. It's been Brown, Winters, and then kind of Hope, although the Padres' real issue is the fact that they can't score. One down, here's Martin Prado, and Prado grounds one into center for a base hit. He jumps on the first pitch there from Winters for the single.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Juan
I think I said that hopped into center. It was actually lined into center. And that'll bring up Juan Encarnacion. Again, Encarnacion just called up from the minors. He was raking down there. They're going to give him a shot with the big club. He's yet to get a hit since his call-up. That's only a couple of days ago. Winters 5. Fastball swung on and missed. It's 1-1. Breaking ball misses inside. 2-1 the count as Winters works for Encarnacion. Early afternoon game in Miami. Of course, in real life, a very late night broadcast. I appreciate you tuning in for. Fastball misses up high. It's 3-1 as Mike Redmond. Marlins catcher waits in the on-deck circle. 3-1 pitch. Fastball misses down low. That's the second walk from Nip Winter. Now it's first and second with 1 out for Redmond. Redmond batting .245. Winters checks the runner. Delivers. Curveball is in there for a called strike. Again, no homers, 5 RBIs for Redmond. Marlins have gotten very little production from behind the plate this season. Fastball misses down low. The count goes to 1-1. Fastball just low. It's 2-1. Redmond certainly can be doubled up if Winters can get the ground ball. 2-1 pitch goes up in the zone. It's a called strike, and the count goes to 2-2. Winters sets and delivers. Redmond fly ball to right field. Clark ranges over. Puts it away. Runner will hold. Clark will throw it into third, well off line. But nobody trying to advance, so it doesn't matter. So 2 down. Here's Jimmy Hall. 248, 4 homers, 19 RBIs. All acquired from the Twins last season in the Marcell Ozuna trade. Curveball here misses away. It's 1-0. Breaking ball popped up shallow right field. It's a long run for Clark, but it's going to hang up there. He's camped underneath it, puts it away, and the side is retired. So the Marlins get 2 on, but can't get anyone around. We'll head to the top of the third. Padres and Marlins still scoreless here in Miami. Here's Terry Kennedy. Kennedy's been surprising with the bat so far. He's batting a very solid .291. Fastball is in for a called strike. Fastball misses up and away. 1-1 the count to Kennedy. Fastball misses down low. 2-1 the count. Kennedy, ground ball down to first, knocked down by Lee. He'll flip, and Kennedy, despite Lee kind of mangling that play, Kennedy will be retired at first. Hensley gets over to cover. Lee stays with him for the first out of the top of the third. Here's Gary Templeton. 231, 5 homers, 23 RBIs. Fastball at the knees for Hensley. Templeton lashes that one foul. Templeton's found a little bit of pop this season. The 5 home runs, a little more than you would expect from him at this point. 0-2 pitch. Smashes that one foul. Templeton yesterday broke out of a 3 for 33 slump. Had a pair of hits in yesterday's game. Fouls this one off. It's 0-2. Still. Hensley rocks and fires. High fastball. Templeton fouls it back. Hensley delivers. Fastball misses down low. One-two offering from Hensley to Templeton, who fouls off another one. Bit of a battle going on here between Logan Hensley and Gary Templeton. Hensley fires. Change up off the plate. It's 2-2. Turned down the right field line. If it's fair, it's extra bases, and it is. It's going to be a ground rule double and a terrific at-bat for Gary Templeton. Templeton fouls off at least a half dozen pitches during that at-bat and lines one down the right field line. It bounces over the low wall. And now Johnny Grubb will step in, 1 out, a runner in scoring position. That's a terrific at-bat from Gary Templeton. Here's Grubb batting .294. 3 homers, 7 RBIs. Hensley gets the sign from Mike Redmond. The pitch. Grubb pulls it foul. Hensley's ahead of him 0-2. And the Padres will get an offensive boost next year when Ken Caminiti, just taken in the rookie draft, joins the team. Grubb lashes this one out to left, but Yelich is there. Templeton won't try to tag. And there are 2 away. So that'll turn the order over. Here's Bip Roberts. Roberts struck out his first time up. Curveball misses down and in. That one is yanked foul. 1-1, the count to Bip Roberts here in a scoreless game in the top of the third. First look at both of these teams this season. Fastball. Roberts swings over the top of it. 1-2, the count. Breaking ball from Hensley. Roberts lashes this one in the gap in left center. That's going to be extra bases. Templeton around third. He'll cruise home. Bip Roberts round second, but he'll hold there. It's an RBI double for Bip Roberts. And the Padres strike first to take a 1-0 lead. Good piece of hitting there from Roberts to line one into the gap in left center. Now here's Mark Loretta. Loretta singled his first time up. Fastball off the plate. Loretta takes it. It's 1-0. Hensley from the set. Curveball. That's a generous call. Again, home plate umpire Dave Lawrence has been giving that inside strike to righties so far in this one. 1-1 pitch. Loretta hits it the other way. Long run for Sheffield and foul ground. He reels it in. I'm sorry, that's Encarnacion out there. Sheffield is DHing today. But Bip Roberts comes through with the RBI double, and the Padres are on the board first. We'll head to the bottom of the third here in Miami. Padres 1, Marlins nothing. As SGJ Jamie notes, AL Central looks really tight. A's still team to beat again so far in the West. Yeah, I mean, and the A's haven't even clicked. I've got that. I've got the website up and running. I'm now doing a thing called the FSBL lineup, which basically I give 9 points of little news blurbs from around the league. I'll do that at the end of each game month. But I mean, the A's, who've won 111 games in each of the past 2 seasons, are playing 600 ball, not 700 ball. But they still are probably going to win that division. Although the Angels have hung around. The Angels are playing good ball this season. But I don't think they have the horses to keep up with the A's, who haven't even gotten hot yet. Castillo smashes it down to third. Loretta bobbles it, but keeps it in front of him. Good job by Loretta to hang with that ball and throw Castillo out for the first out. Right now, the 2 best teams in the American League are the Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. But like you said, that AL Central is very, very tight. I mean, even the Royals, even though the Royals are down in the cellar, the Royals aren't like embarrassingly bad. But the other 4 teams, anybody has a crack at. The Indians, and I was remiss in not including this. It was a kind of a brain lock of mine. In that FSBL lineup note series, Addy Joss broke his hand. So Addy Joss, the reigning outstanding pitcher in the American League, is going to be out for a while for the Indians. That is a huge loss for them. So we'll see how they manage to weather that until they can get Joss back. But your playoff teams are probably the Yankees and the A's, whoever wins the Central. But then you've got those next, the 2 wild card teams are going to be kind of a dogfight between the Angels, the Red Sox. The Blue Jays have surprised this year. I'm not sure the Blue Jays can do it for a full year. But they've right now they're sitting. I think they actually might be in a wild card spot right now. And then those other 3 teams in the Central. So you've got a potential real dogfight in the American League as far as who makes the postseason. Winters blows Yelich away with the high cheddar. Second strikeout for Nip Winters here in the 3rd. Here in the National League, the Braves and the Mets sit tied atop the National League East. The Pirates and Cardinals are in a dogfight in the National League Central. And the Giants are trying to hold off the Dodgers in the National League West. But you got a flurry of teams who are kind of right there to compete for that wild card spot as well. Here's Hanley Ramirez, who walked his first time up. High fly ball to left. Ramirez gets a good hold of this one. Going back near the wall. Klesko reaches up and makes the grab. Nice play, Ryan Klesko. I thought that one was going to get out off the bat. But Klesko tracks it down right in front of the left field wall. And the Marlins are turned aside. We're a third of the way through in Miami. San Diego 1. Marlins nothing.
Leading off for the Padres, the first baseman.
Take our first check at the out-of-town scoreboard momentarily. Adrian Gonzalez steps in. Gonzalez is 0 for 1. High fastball misses. It's 1-0. Trying to get Franchise Stars football league stuff up on the website as well. Just finished up week 4 in the FSFL. We'll do some more football broadcast this coming week. Fastball from Hensley is popped up near the mound, but Hensley's not going to play it. Prado takes charge, makes the grab, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 17.
So here's Nate Colbert. Colbert grounded out his first time up. Hensley rocks and fires. Takes a change up outside. It's 1-0. There's a shot, and forget that. Nate Colbert absolutely unloads on that pitch from Logan Hensley. Home run number 16 for Nate Colbert, an absolute no-doubter. And the Padres extend the lead to 2-0. That is a no-doubt bomb off the bat of Nate Colbert. Up in the zone, and Colbert just unloaded. Way back in the seats there. That almost hit off the facade of the second deck. Nate Colbert doing damage, as our good friend Jamie notes in that chat. That was crushed. Absolute no doubter. So here's Ryan Klesko. Klesko was 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up. 2-0 Padres here in the top of the fourth. Fastball misses down low. High fastball there. It's 2-1. Change up down low. 3-1. Jack Clark waits in the on deck field. Hensley deals to Klesko. That one is turned down the right field line. That's a fair ball. That's going to be extra bases into the corner for Klesko. Encarnacion digs it out, but Klesko will pull in standing with a one-out double, and the Padres get to Logan Hensley a bit here in the fourth inning. A blast from Colbert and a rope double from Ryan Klesko. So now, here's Jack the Ripper, Jack Clark, who the Padres would very much like to see start ripping right-handed pitching as well as left-handed pitching. But this Padres lineup just doesn't have a lot of thunder. They're going to keep trotting Jack Clark out there, even against right-handers. And 314 for Clark against lefties this season. Only 169 against righties. 2-0 the count to Jack Clark. Hensley delivers. Clark. Ground ball to short. Ramirez has it. Throws to first. There's 2 away. Ryan Klesko holds at second.
Up next to the Padres, the catcher, Terry Kennedy.
So 2 down. Here's Terry Kennedy. Kennedy grounded out his first time up. Appreciate you folks tuning in. And I know it's a very late night broadcast. I appreciate you spending a little time with me. Curveball in the zone for a called strike. Hensley from the set. Klesko on second. Delivery there. Kennedy chases a curveball down in the dirt. He somehow got a piece of it, but it's still in the hole, 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed. Down goes Kennedy, and Hensley gets through it without any further damage. But Nate Colbert gives the Padres a second run and does it in thunderous fashion. A bomb of a home run off the bat of Nate Colbert. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Padres 2, Marlins nothing. So here's Gary Sheffield. Sheffield is 1 for 1.
The designated hitter.
Singled his first time up. He'll step in to face the left-hander, Nip Winters. Winters glides and fires. Sheffield swings, fouls it off. You see Sheffield currently sitting fourth in the All-Star game voting. High fastball there. Sheffield swings and misses, and Winters is ahead of him, 0-2. Another high fastball. Sheffield Gets a piece of it this time. Fly ball to right, but an easy play for Clark, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Again, the Padres, essentially all their offense, always any part of it that has power. I mean, Biff Roberts has had a nice season, but it's basically three guys who are really first basemen. They're playing Jack Clark out in right field because he does have some capability, although he's not very good defensively out there. Adrian Gonzalez is playing first base. Nate Colbert, another guy who's really a first baseman, is DHing. But the Padres have to try to get all three of those guys in the lineup. They just don't really have any power anywhere else. 2-0 the count as Winters works to lead. Fly ball to center. That'll be an easy play. Robe underneath it. Puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Martin Prado.
So here's Martin Prado. Prado singled his first time. Lining one in the center. Winters rocks and fires. Curveball misses away. Again, this is June 8th of year 3 of the Franchise Stars Baseball League. Go back a few days, you can see the rookie draft. See what players will be joining your favorite franchise for year 4 as Prado puts another single in the center. He's 2 for 2. Obviously, I would love for you to watch that whole rookie draft video, but I do it sorted by division. We go through the National League, East, Central, and West, and the American League, East, Central, and West. So it's very easy to go find your team or the few teams you are interested to if you do not want to watch that hour-long broadcast. Encarnacion walked his first time up. Two outs, Prado on first. Fastball up and in. Back to Encarnacion off the plate. One and one the count. High fastball from Winters doesn't get the call. It's 2-1. There's a fly ball. Shallow center. Grubb comes on. He is there. Plenty of time. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So the Marlins get a base runner, but don't do anything with it. We'll head to the top of the 5th. Padres 2, Marlins nothing. Templeton, Grubb, and Roberts due up for San Diego. Here's Gary Templeton. Templeton, a fantastic at bat his first time up. He fouled off with 6 or 7 pitches before stroking a double into right. He then scored on the Biff Roberts double. No offering here from Hensley. Then fouls it off. It's 1-1. Hensley delivers. Templeton loops one out in the center. That's going to get down. It's a base hit for Templeton, his second hit of the game. Templeton looked like he kind of reached out and got that one.
Number 4.
That is out of the zone in the other batter's box. Templeton goes chasing after it, but gets it out in the center. So here's Johnny Grubb. Grubb is 0 for 1. Fastball misses up high. Grubb lined out his first time up. Hensley takes a peek at the runner and delivers. The runner goes, hit and run. Grubb grounds it through the left-hand side. That works to perfection. Beautifully executed hit and run there. Ramirez went to cover. Grubb slashed it through the hole, and now it's runners at the corners with Biff Roberts up and nobody out. Logan Hensley up against it here in the top of the fifth. Curveball misses down and away. Roberts, with that RBI double, got his average to an even 300 on the season. He'll look to get it over the 300 mark here. Templeton on third, Grubb on first. Change up, misses down and away. It's 2-0. Hensley from the set. Delivers. Fastball misses up high. It's 3-0. Mark Loretto waits on deck. Hensley one ball away from loading the bases. Logan Hensley from the set. 3-0 pitch. That fastball is in there for a called strike. You'd say the Marlins would take a double play here if they can get it and concede the run, but doubling up Biff Roberts, no easy task. Nice change up there from Hensley. He gets Roberts out in front. And what Hensley would really like here is a strikeout. Marlins faithful trying to get behind their pitcher here. Hensley, who's been very good since that minor league call-up. 3-2 offering coming here to Biff Roberts. Roberts lashes it foul. Fastball there, rings him up at the top of the zone. It's a called strike. Roberts doesn't like it, but that's the fourth strikeout for Logan Hensley, and it's a big one. One out here in the top of the fifth. Here's Mark Loretto. Loretto 1 for 2. He's singled back in the first. Loretto pulls that fastball foul. Here's the 0-1 offering. Good curveball there. Gets Loretto flailing at it. So now Hensley is ahead of Loretto 0-2. Logan Hensley trying to fight his way through the jam here in the fifth to keep this a 2-0 game. There's the pitch. Curveball. That's a good pitch. It's called a ball. That looked like it got the black outside. Here's the 1-2 offering. Mark Loretto, fly ball to right. Encarnacion will get there, puts it away. Templeton's going to tag. The throw comes home. Nowhere near in time. The runner holds at first. Templeton scores on the sacrifice fly from Mark Loretto. Second run scored for Gary Templeton, and it's 3-0 Padres. Good job by Mark Loretto there to get the run home. In steps Adrian Gonzalez. Gonzalez is 0 for 2. Hensley from the set. Delivers. Fastball off the outside corner. It's 1-0. Fastball misses down low there. It's 2-0. Hensley takes a peek over. Now delivers. Fastball puts it past Gonzalez. 2-1 the count. Change up. Swung on and missed. Now it's 2-2. Hensley fires. High fastball. Gonzalez fouls it off. Here comes another 2-2 pitch from Logan Hensley. Change up, close, that's called low. Nate Colbert, who homered his last time up, waits on deck. 3-2 offering from Hensley, runner will be off. And it's at the knees, strike 3 called. Gonzalez disagrees. But Hensley picks up strikeout number 5, and it's a big one. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. We're midway through here in Miami. Padres 3, Marlins nothing. And here's the catcher, Mike Redmond. He's 0 for 1.
The catcher, number 56.
Nip Winters has not had his best stuff here, but so far he's been able to work out of the jams he's had and has kept the Marlins off the board. Fastball off the outside corner. He's behind Redmond 2-0 here. Runners from the set. Redmond. Pop. Shallow right. It's going to fall for a base hit. So Mike Redmond off the end of the bat loops one into right center.
The center fielder, number 7, Jimmy.
Loop base hit over the outstretched glove of Biff Roberts. Here's Jimmy Hall. Hall is 0 for 1. Fastball in for a called strike. 0-1 the count to Hall. Still looking for his first hit in this series. He's 0 for 5. This is game 2 of a 3-game set. Oh, 0-1 pitch. Hall turns it down. Oh, 0-2 the count as Winters works the Hall. Ball misses away. It's 1-2. There's rocks and fire. Hall puts a charge into this one. Deep to right. Going back on it. That ball's out of here. Home run, Jimmy Hall. A 2-run shot. And just like that, the Marlins are right back in this game. Jimmy Hall goes deep. And the Marlins have cut the deficit to 3-2. Bell tie. Too much plate there, and Jimmy Hall drives it into the seats and right. So the Marlins cut the deficit to 1. Order turns over. Here's Luis Castillo.
Second baseman.
Castillo drops a bunt, but foul. Got to see who's got Castillo moving his uniform number off. Castillo actually wore 1. I actually think Hensley is wearing 1 for some reason. So I got to try to fix that. Since Hensley didn't really even play for the Marlins. Hensley should not get to take number 1 over Luis Castillo. So make a note here. Fix that after the game is over. But for now, Castillo is on with the bunt base hit. Nice attempt here by Loretta, but Castillo just runs too well. Play not even close at first. So the Marlins have the tying run on base. Nobody out. It's the speedy Luis Castillo as Christian Yelich steps in. Yelich is 0 for 2. Fastball in for a called strike. Yelich is struck out and grounded. They're staring down Castillo. Runner goes. Throw down to second from Kennedy. Nowhere near in time. It's a stolen base for Luis Castillo. His 12th of the season. Count goes to 0-2. Sports Time Machine joins us. How are you, buddy? Thanks for checking in. Hope all is well with you. Fastball there. Swung on and missed by Yelich, who goes down. It's the 3rd strikeout for Nip Winters. And it's the first out here in the bottom of the 5th. So the Marlins with the tying run on second in the form of the speedy Luis Castillo. Now trying to come up with a hit as they have the 3-4 batters coming up. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Ramirez 0 for 1 with a walk to this point. Carlos Yaz joins us. How are you, Carlos? Hope all is well with you, buddy. Good to see you in here. Appreciate you swinging by for this late night chat. Winters. Oh, that's a good fastball. Umpire doesn't give it to him. Winters gets squeezed a little bit. As this game has come on, it's become clear that home plate umpire Dave Lawrence is giving that inside strike, working the right-handers, not so much the outside corner. Gary Sheffield waits in the on-deck circle. 3-0 the count as Winters works to Ramirez. Fastball misses down low. It's ball 4. So there's still only one out as Sheffield steps in. 1 for 2. Sheffield singled in the first. I guess this pro player or their new park. Yeah, this is the old Joe Robbie slash pro player stadium slash whatever else they called it. I think they called it something else at some point too. Yeah, no, this is the old one. So first and second, one out. As Winters works to Sheffield, Padres started off this inning with a 3-0 lead. It's been cut to 3-2 on the Jimmy Hall home run, and Sheffield hits this one well to left, but Klesko will head. Puts it away, gets the throw into Loretta, and there's 2 down. And now Winters with a chance to get out of it here. He'll have to face Derek Lee. He is 0 for 2. He has struck out and flown it. Fastball right down the heart. It's 0-1. Winters from the set. Breaking ball, Lee flails at it. So now Winters ahead of Lee, 0-2. If you guys have not checked out Sports Time Machine's channel, be sure to give him a subscribe, a follow, etc., etc. He does a fine job with his baseball broadcast as well. 0-2 the count, Winters to Lee. High fastball lead chases, and Winters gets out of the jam without further damage. So the Marlins strike for 2 on the Jimmy Hall home run, but Winters is pumped up to have gotten out of that inning, still holding the lead. We head to the 6th here in Miami. 3-2 Padres. Big strikeout there for Nip Winters. And now here's Nate Colbert. Colbert hit an absolute bomb of a home run back in the 4th.
Number 17.
Breaking ball in for a called strike. Yeah, so it is. Logan Hensley is wearing 1, so I got to get him off of number 1. I didn't check that when he got called up. It's weird that they gave him 1. But we'll get him out of the number 1 so Luis Castillo can get his number back. 1-1 the count as Hensley works to Colbert. Hopped up, foul ground. Martin Prado comes in. He'll make the play here. And there's 1 away.
The batter.
Colbert after trying to put another one well out into the seats. Puts one straight up in the air pretty much. Here's Ryan Klesko. Klesko 1 for 2. He doubled his last time up. This is start number 7 for Hensley, who has been very, very strong since getting called up by the Marlins. Fastball misses inside. It's 2-0. Fly ball out into left. Yelich is there. Doesn't have to move far. Puts it away for the 2nd out. So 2 down here in the top of the 6th. It's a 1-run ball game. 3-2 Padres. And that'll bring up Jack Clark. Clark is 0 for 2. He has struck out and grounded it. Padres might have to consider sitting Clark against righties. I know they don't have much thunder, but that is a huge discrepancy. He has hammered left-handed pitching, as you would expect. He has done nothing this season against right-handed pitching. Fastball is in for a called strike. Their options aren't great. They've got guys like Chris Denorfia. I think Trent Grisham is actually hurt. And Clark, as we say that, hits a deep drive to left center. That one's going back. It's a one-hopper off the wall.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Gary.
Apologies there. I think my sound cut out on me. My charge cable is giving me all sorts of problems here. First of all, I got.
So I apologize for the temporary sound issue. I'll be able to fix it momentarily. Give me 2 seconds. Just to get all my settings back where they're supposed to be. There we go. Sorry about that. So here's Terry Kennedy with Jack Clark on second after the 2-out double. Ground ball to short. Ramirez had throws to first, and he is retired. So the Padres get Clark into scoring position on the double, but can't do anything with it. Marlins come up to bat. Prado, Encarnacion, and Redmond due up. Here's Martin Prado. Prado, 2 for 2. Pair of singles. He swung a good bat to this point. If winners, will start the bottom of the 6th here at 85 pitches, despite struggling a bit in the 5th. Pitch strike there. Here's the 0-1 offer. Curveball misses down low. It's 1-1. Winners gets the sign from Kennedy. Breaking ball. Well out in front of that. Prado hit it hard. But it was well out in front of the breaking ball. 1-2 the count. Winners delivers. Fastball misses off the plate. It's 2-2. Goes after one down low. Templeton plays it on the backhand. Throw to first. And down goes Prado for the first out here in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan.
So that'll bring up Juan Encarnacion. And Encarnacion just called up. This is actually his first game. I thought he had played before this. This is his first game since his call-up. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Curveball is in for a called strike. Winners deals Encarnacion. High fly ball on the left. Plesko will be under it. Puts it away for out number 2. Encarnacion, I don't think missed that one by much.
56.
Didn't quite get it clean. Here's Mike Redmond. Redmond is 1 for 2. A single and a run scored. And he came around on the Jimmy Hall home run. Got us to this point at 3-2. Curveball misses down low from Winners. Fastball there away. Fouled off by Redmond. 1-1 the count. Fastball misses down and in. It's 2-1. Ball down low. It's 3-1. Hall waits on deck. 3-1 pitch. That one's fouled off. So the count is full as Winters works to Redmond. Pitch 98 from Nip. Winters is fouled off as well. Winters looks in. There's a shot, Redmond to right, but right at Jack Clark, who puts the squeeze on it, and the side is retired. So a good inning there for the sixth for Nip Winters. That might be it for him, as he's at 99 pitches on the game. Templeton, Grubb, and Roberts due up for the Padres as we head to the seventh. The day is also done for Logan Hensley. Here's Todd Jones. Jones 3-2 with 3.23 earned run average. This will be the 30th appearance of the season for Todd Jones. He will face Gary Templeton. Templeton 2 for 2, a single, a double, 2 runs scored. Templeton tries to get his bat going. He's batting only .238. Fastball from Jones on the corner for a called strike. See the out-of-town scoreboard. Phillies up on the Reds, 9-5 in Philadelphia. Jimmy Rollins hit his 8th for the Phillies. In that one, as the curveball misses inside. Diamondbacks and Dodgers in L.A. later. Taiwan Walker and Van Mungo, the pitching matchup there. Giants and Rockies will face off tonight in Colorado. Dave Cosgrove, Torrey De La Rosa, the pitching matchup there. Cardinals up 4-0 on the Brewers in Milwaukee in the third. Johnny Mize has hit his 12th home run of the season for St. Louis. Expos and Mariners in Seattle later on today. Jordan Zimmerman and Rick Honeycutt. Pitching matchup in that one. 2-2 pitch here from Jones to Templeton. He turns this one down the right field line. It's hooking. It'll be foul. Out of play. Encarnacion can't get there. 2-2 the count to Gary Templeton. Beautiful changeup on the outside corner. That might have been a little bit off the plate, but Templeton gets rung up for the first out here in the seventh.
Number 4.
Nice pitch there from Todd Jones. Here's Johnny Grubb. Jones on in relief of Logan Hensley. The Padres got 3 runs across against in 6 innings, but Hensley never let an inning get away from him. Was able to keep the Marlins in it. Grubb fouls this one off. It's 1-1. One's from the set. Delivered. Good change up there again. Ryan Sanchez and Trevor Richards both throwing out in the Marlins bullpen. One-two pitch. Shot out to right. Encarnacion is there. Puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, number 10.
So that'll bring up Bip Roberts. Roberts 1 for 3. He had an RBI double earlier on. Fastball misses down low. There's the pitch to Jones, and that is hammered right back up the middle. That's a base hit. 2-out single there, and there was no fooling Bip Roberts on this one. That sounded like a gun going off. So Roberts has his second hit. 2-out base runner. Here's Mark Loretta. Loretta's 1 for 2. Runner goes. Roberts in the second. Strong throw, but not in time. And Bip Roberts picks up stolen base number 26. He leads the National League. No real shot for Redmond there. So now Loretta will hope for a single that can get the Padres back to having an insurance run. He takes a fastball for a called strike. And the count goes to 0-2. Here's the pitch. Shot, base hit into right field from Mark Loretta. Roberts comes around third. Here comes Encarnacion's throw. Roberts will slide in safely. It's an RBI opposite field single from Mark Loretta. And the Padres lead is back up to 2. It's 4-2 San Diego. Down and away fastball, and Mark Loretta just shoots it through the hole. Here's Adrian Gonzalez. Gonzalez, high fly ball to right. Encarnacion gets a bad break on that one. That's going back, and the break won't matter because it's out of here. Home run, Adrian Gonzalez, and just like that, it blows up on Todd Jones. 13th home run of the season for Gonzalez, a 2-run shot. And the Padres have extended their lead to 6-2 here in the 7th. So after Gonzalez gave up the RBI single to Mark Loretta, after giving up the hit to Biff Roberts, Adrian Gonzalez turns this one into the seats a couple rows back. Trevor Richards comes on a little too late. He's yet to give up a run this year in 3 appearances. No record for the big right-hander as he will face Nate Colbert. Colbert went deep early on in this game, his 16th homer of the season. Fastball. I don't know what was wrong with that pitch, but it's called the ball. 1-0 the count. Fastball there. Colbert fouls it off. Ground ball up the middle. Ramirez ranges to his left, spins and throws, gets Colbert, and the side is retired. But the Padres pick up 3, 2 of them on the Adrian Gonzalez home run. It's 7th inning stretch time here in Miami. We'll see how many people stretch their way to the exits. 6-2 San Diego as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Here's Jimmy Hall. Hall putting both the Marlins runs on the board with this 2-run jack back in the 5th. Nip Winters is going to start the bottom of the 7th. We are going to make sure they have Tomooka and Gary Lucas throwing. Okay, that's what we were looking for. Just wanted to make sure that they had somebody up in the bullpen in case Winters starts to get in trouble. Fastball in for a called strike. There you see Tomooka, the right-hander, Gary Lucas, the lefty. You can see they don't remember how the Padres acquired Tomooka. Of course, it was with the Expos to start off. Oka may have even been placed on waivers at some point, but I'm not positive. 0-2 count as Winters works the Hall. Fastball misses outside. Winters now over the 100-pitch threshold. Let's see how long a rope the Padres give him. Fastball up and in. Ball gets spun away there. Gives a little bit of a glance out at Winters, but nothing escalates. 2-2 offering another fastball up and in. Not as close as the last one. So now the count is full. Luis Castillo waits on deck. That one misses down low for ball 4. So Hall walks to lead off the bottom of the 7th. Nip Winters will get to face Luis Castillo. I won't let Winters face Ramirez or Sheffield. I will intervene, and we're in the 7th inning or later, so I'll intervene and make substitutions and pitching changes. I just don't think there's any way that Winters gets left in to face those 2 guys at 100 and what at that point would probably be 115 or so pitches. 1-1 the count. Fastball, and again, that outside corner is squeezed. That looked like a good pitch from Winters. He certainly thought so. Instead, he's behind 2-1 here. Winters wipes his brow. Back on the mound. He's got some runs to work with, but he doesn't want to live dangerously. Out in Chicago, the Yankees are all over the White Sox. Again, the Yankees, the best team in the American League at the moment. Steele fouls it off. The count goes to 2-2. There's the pitch. Fastball up and away. It's 3-2. Christian Yelich waits on deck. Ball 4. Sorry, I got a text from my son. So first and second, here's Christian Yelich. This is going to be the last batter for Nip Winters. I think everybody knows that. You know it, of course, because I told you. Curveball misses down and in. Winters kind of fighting his way through. One and 0 the count. Fastball misses up high. It's 2-0. Fastball there. Yelich looking to unload on one, but swings and misses at the heater. 2-1 offering. Yelich. Ground ball to second. Roberts to Templeton. On to first. 4-6-3. They get it. They get the double play. Close play at first, but Yelich is punched out. It's a 4-6-3 double play. A huge out. Huge 2 outs, I should say, for Nip Winters. And here's Hanley Ramirez, and even though they got the double play there, at 115 pitches, we are going to declare Nip Winters' game done here. Mound visit. Yep, it says that he is getting tired. We kind of knew that. So Tomooka is going to come into the game here to face Hanley Ramirez. Nip Winters' day is done. Did not have his best stuff, but Nip Winters fought his way through this outing.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here's Oka, 1-1, a 4.58 earned run average. He's only walked 3 batters in 35 innings. He's not going to give up some freebies. He can give up the hits, though. So we'll let Gary Lucas stay out there as the lefty. We'll start getting a little more serious in terms of righties. Not going to use Hoffman yet. Let Greg Harris warm up, I think. That's the right-handed part of this. So Oka to face Ramirez. Runner on third, 2 outs after the huge double play. Slider from Oka misses inside. A little half-hearted bluff there to third. Don't know who he thought he was fooling. Keeps on looking over there. Oka not happy with something over at third base. 1-0 the count. Oka delivers and Hanley Ramirez. Deep drive to left. That ball is out of here. Home run Hanley Ramirez, and that pitching change blows up in the face of the Padres. It's a 2-run homer for Hanley Ramirez as he greets Tomooka rudely, and it's now a 6-4 ball game. Hanley Ramirez goes deep. And this was just a matter of whether this ball would stay fair. Actually, that was bad camera work because it was quite fair. So now, here's Gary Sheffield. 2 outs, the bases are empty. Slider misses inside. It's 1-0. Sheffield is 1 for 3. He singled back in the first. Fastball. This is down low. It's 2-0. Oka delivers. Fastball misses down and away. It's 3-0. Derek Lee, the potential tying run, waits in the on-deck circle. Sheffield swings 3-0, skies it to center. Johnny Grubb comes on, but it's going to get down. It's a base hit for Gary Sheffield. And the tying run will come to the plate in the form of Derek Lee. Oka has to face him. 3-batter minimum rules in effect. Slider is in for a called strike. Lee is 0 for 3. He struck out his last time up. Tomo Oka came on in relief of Nip Winters, gave up a 2-run homer and then a single to Gary Sheffield. Slider misses down and in. It's 1-1 as our good friend Dwayne Marks checks in. How are you, Dwayne? Nice to see you, my friend, on this late Saturday night. I hope all is well with you. 1-1 offer. High shot out into the gap and left center. Lee gets a hold of this one. That's way back. It's off the wall. Sheffield's going to come around third. Grubb hits Templeton with the cutoff throw. Templeton won't relay it. It's a 6-5 ball game. Derek Lee with an RBI double. Well, Tomo Oka, to say Tomo Oka has not done his job here would be one of life's great understatements. And that's going to be it for Tomo Oka. Here's Gary Lucas. Lucas 1-2, a 2.72 ERA this year in 25 appearances. He's going to face Martin Prado. Prado is 2 for 3. Slider misses away. Could argue about walking Prado here to create a force. I don't ever really like putting the lead run on base, except in very rare instances. I don't think this one qualifies. Ground ball, base hit up the middle. Lee's going to come around third. Here's Johnny Grubb's throw. Play at the plate is not going to be in time, and we have a tie ball game. So the Marlins scraping it together here in the bottom of the 7th. Tomo Oka can't get the job done, and Gary Lucas fails as well. Martin Prado is third hit of the game, and now here's Juan Encarnacion with a game that was 6-2 and is now 6-6. Sinker misses down and in. Encarnacion with his debut this season. 0 for 2 with a walk. Yeah, James, yeah, this has been an exciting one for sure. Shot to right. Clark is there. Puts it away, and the nightmare bottom of the 7th for the Padres is over. But the bullpen completely spits the bit for the Padres after Nip Winters grinds his way through 6 1/3. So now we're on to the 8th. Here's Ryan Klesko to face Trevor Richards. Klesko 1 for 3, double in the 4th. That is a good classification, Mike. I am inclined to agree with you. Brian Sanchez and Rob Nen throwing in the Marlins bullpen. Nen and Brian Harvey, the back end of this Marlins bullpen. There are people who think that Nen is going to overtake Harvey. Harvey's been terrific in the first 2 years. He's been a little spotty, if I remember correctly, this season. Nen has been terrific. 1-1 the count. Wesco out into right center. Long run for Encarnacion. He's not going to get there. That ball carries. It's off the top of the wall. Wesco round second, but will hold. Encarnacion, and that was kind of my fault. I thought Encarnacion was just taking a terrible route to that ball. But he actually knew it was going to hit off the wall. Wesco does not miss a homer by much. And Whit Conroy is going to come in to run for Ryan Klesko. Here's Jack Clark. Clark 1 for 3. He doubled his last time up. Changeup locks him up. It's 0-1. Talked a few times during this game that the Padres need Jack Clark to start hitting right-handed pitching. He doubled his last time up against a righty. Now they're going to hope that he can get to Richards here. 1-1 the count. Fastball off the outside corner. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Throw down to third from Redmond. And he gets in. It's a stolen base for Whit Conroy. So Conroy, the former Yankee, if I'm remembering correctly, released by the Yankees or DFA'd, and the Padres picked him up. Fastball there rings up Jack Clark. That's a huge strikeout for Trevor Richards with the lead run on third.
Now batting, the catcher,
Richards starts inside, works his way across the plate, and then comes back inside with a pair of good pitches there. So now, here's Terry Kennedy. I remember right, the Marlins don't, I don't think the Marlins have a lefty in that bullpen, which is part of the problem. Kennedy through the right side. It's a base hit for Terry Kennedy. Wesco comes in to score, and the Padres have reclaimed the lead. So neither team's bullpen even sniffing effectiveness to this point. And the Padres reclaim the lead at 7-6 here in the top of the eighth. And the game goes into the pitch animation so freaking fast. Runner goes, comes inside. Templeton swings and misses. It's a high throw, and it's a stolen base. Terry Kennedy, of all people, gets his second stolen base of the year. Padres get aggressive. I'll double check the Marlins have. Yeah, the Marlins don't have a lefty reliever. Or at least they don't have one ready. Let me check. Yeah, they don't have a single lefty out there. All right, so Nen and Sanchez will keep on warming up. I don't really love the way Richards is throwing here, though. I know there's been a pitch thrown already, but he probably should have taken him out of this game before this. Yeah, we're going to do the change. Man, Sanchez is gassed. Sanchez has been used a lot lately, and he hasn't been that great. Seems a little bit of a waste to use Rob Nin here, but they're going to use him anyway. They're going to try to keep this a one-run game. They need somebody who's been effective because the bullpen has been atrocious. So they're going to use Rob Nin here in this spot, Nin working the Templeton. We'll act like that first pitch was from Nin. I was just a little bit slow on the click. 1-1 the count as Nen works the Templeton. What was a fairly nondescript game has turned into a barn burner late here in Miami. Yeah, Clark, again, he's hammering lefties. He just hasn't done anything against righties. Well, he did have that double. He did have that what at the time felt like a important double. Now in the grand scheme of things, not so much. 2-2 the count as Ned works to Templeton. Fouls it off. Templeton already 2 hits on the game. And from the set, delivers. Templeton lines it foul. 2-2 the count. Fastball in there, strike 3. Nen rings up Templeton. Big strikeout there from Rob Nen, and there's 2 away here in the top of the 8th.
Number 4.
So Nen, who has been terrific, he's got that sub-1 ERA to this point. Now he'll deal with Johnny Grubb. Grubb is 1 for 3. Padres would love to get that insurance run home. Nen looks in. Grubb, fly ball to right. That's hit pretty well. Encarnacion goes back. He'll get there. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So Rob Nen becomes the first reliever to get his job done in this one. We head to the bottom of the 8th. 7-6 Padres here in Miami. So now we got to take a look at what the Padres bullpen situation is. Chris Denorfia will come in to play left field for Ryan Klesko.
Number 13.
Gary Lucas did not throw well. I know you got Hall up next, but we're not going to build this around Jimmy Hall.
Leading up for the Marlins.
Got Hoffman warming up. You know what? We're going to have Trevecki pitch. Well, you've already got a lefty in anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Is Harris warm? All right, hold on a second. We got to see this. Greg Harris was warm. We got a lefty to face ball. All right. So much better against righties. All better against righties. Pondering this. I mean, Gary Lucas kind of spit the bit. I think you need somebody to get you through here. If it says that Harris was warm, we're going to sit Hoffman for now. If it says that Harris was warm enough to come into the game, or he got sat for Hoffman, I'm going to let Harris come in. He was not. All right, so we're going to let Trevecki come in, even though Redmond is better against lefties. We're going to let Trevecki come in. We're going to sit Harris back down. And Hoffman's almost at full energy. We're not going to go for a 6-out save, but if Trevecki gets into trouble and Hoffman is warmed up, we might let Hoffman come into this game. But for now, Dave Trevecki is going to get the call. Trevecki, no record, a 5.12 earned run average in 13 appearances so far this season. Padres will hope that Trevecki can bridge the gap, throw a solid 8th for them, and then let Trevor Hoffman come on for the ninth. Here's Mike Redmond. He's 1 for 3. Fastball misses down low. There you see the closer, Trevor Hoffman. He doesn't have anybody with him. Kennedy sets up away. Fastball from Trevecki misses up and away. It's 2-0. Jimmy Hall, who hit the 2-run homer earlier, waits on deck. Redmond diving, Roberts can't come up with it. It's a base hit in the right field from Mike Redmond. So there'll be a pinch runner here for Redmond. If the game doesn't do it, I'll do it. Redmond fights that one off past a diving Biff Roberts. Starlin Castro will come in to pinch hit for Jimmy Hall, who does not hit lefties well. I've noticed here in year 3, for whatever reason, the game is being much better about using pinch hitters of its own accord, which I greatly appreciate. All right, Mike Redmond and his 15 speed are coming out of this game, assuming the Marlins have somebody who can run for him. And they do. And they have Matt Trainer catching. So, all right. The speed, 35, 60, 71. Julio Veras will get the call here to run for Mike Redmond.
Your attention, please.
So the Marlins get a little bit of speed on the bases.
Number 4.
And Dravecky has to face Castro and Castillo, and then after that, we'll see where we're at. See if the Padres are in a situation where they need to push Trevor Hoffman. This would be a rough game to let get away from him. Runner goes, throw down to second. It's a good throw from Kennedy, but Veras is in. Underneath the tag, it's a stolen base, the first of the year for Julio Veras. And the Marlins have the tying run in scoring position. Oh, 0-1 the count as Dravecky works to Castro. Starlin Castro batting .324 on the season. Good pitch there from Dravecky. He's now ahead of him 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed by Castro. Dravecky with a big strikeout of Starlin Castro. And there's one away here in the 8th. So that'll bring up Luis Castillo. Castillo will bat from the right-hand side here. Daylight play, throw to second. He gets back in. Becky keeps an eye on Veras. Fastball in for a called strike. It's 0-1. Wins have been at a premium for both of these teams so far this season. And this is June 8th of year 3 of the FSBL. Breaking ball down the left field line. It's a fair ball, Luis Castillo. We're going to have a tie game once more. RBI double for Luis Castillo, and yet another reliever fails in this one. 15th double of the year for Castillo. Runner scores without a throw, and now the speedy Luis Castillo is going to be at second base as the lead run. Lefty. Let me double check what the splits are as far as how Yelich is here against the lefty. Now Scott Lindbrink has joined Trevor Hoffman now that this game is tied. Yelich much better against the right-hander. All right. We're going to let Dravecky, even though he has not been great here, we're going to let him work to Yelich. If he falls behind him after 2 pitches, I'm actually going to probably have him walk Yelich. Ground ball to short. Templeton has it. Yelich is thrown out. And there's 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th. So that'll bring up Hanley Ramirez, and we are not going to let Dave Dravecky face Hanley Ramirez. There's no way that Lindbrink is going to be warm yet, though. Let's see about the mound visit. If we can get Lindbrink to 3/4 of the way warm, we'll get Lindbrink into this game. Otherwise, we're going to let Trevor Hoffman go. Oh, that's close. That's close. And Lindbrink's also been tired. We're going to go to Hoffman, even though it's the tie game and it's not a saved situation anymore. Padres are going to try to somehow fight this one to the finish line. Hoffman 0-1, a 3.2 earned run average. in 22 appearances. He's going to face Hanley Ramirez here. 7-7, bottom of the 8th here in Miami. Fastball misses down low. It's 1-0. Hanley Ramirez towards the gap. That's going to be extra bases, and the Marlins are going to take the lead. Hanley Ramirez pulls in the second. It's an RBI double, and the Marlins have taken an 8-7 lead here in the bottom of the 8th. Unfamiliar territory for Hoffman, coming in the 8th of a tie game. We're not going to hang this one on Trevor Hoffman. The Padres bullpen had collapsed well before Trevor Hoffman ever touched this game. Here's Gary Sheffield. He gets out ahead of Sheffield 0-1. If he had thrown a ball there, I probably would have said to walk Sheffield. Ground ball down to first. Gonzalez takes it to the bag, and the side is retired. But the Marlins, with what would probably be their most rousing win of the season, take the lead in the bottom of the 8th. 8-7 Marlins as we head to the 9th. And they will turn to the closer, Brian Harvey. Harvey 12 of 14 in save opportunities this year, and even 3 ERA. 14 appearances so far. Matt Trainer will come in to catch for the Marlins as they look to close this one out.
Now catching, number 20. Now in
Mark Kotze will come in to play center field for the Marlins. After Jimmy Hall was pinch hit for, Harvey will face the top of this Padres lineup, starting with Bip Roberts. Roberts is 2 for 4. First pitch swing, grounded to first. Derek Lee has it, brings it to the bag. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the 9th. Yankees all over the White Sox. 12-2 in Chicago as Mark Loretta steps in. Loretta 2 for 3, a pair of hits, a pair of RBIs. First pitch swinging. Loretta loops one out into left. It's going to fall in front of Yelich. A blue base hit for Mark Loretta. And now the Padres have the tying run on base as they get to the heart of their order. So if you're keeping score, Rob Nen is the only reliever who has appeared in this game who has gotten his job done. So now we'll see if the Padres have anybody with any speed on the bench. I don't even know who the hell they'd still have on their bench, honestly. Oh, Ha-Seong Kim. And Kim could play third, actually. He's a 71. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do there. Ha-Seong Kim is going to run for Mark Loretta. Give the Padres a little more speed on the base paths. 8-7 Marlins, top of the 9th. They trailed this game 6-2 at one point. Fastball, called strike. Adrian Gonzalez had a 2-run homer in the 7th. That's what made it 6-2 and seemed to put the Padres in a comfortable position. Things have gotten increasingly uncomfortable since then. Fork ball from Harvey misses away. It's 1-1. Harvey from the set. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner. It's 1-2. Harvey gets the sign from Matt Trainer once more. 1-2 pitch. Hopped up on the infield. Martin Prado makes the call. Puts it away, and the Padres are down to their final out.
Number 17.
Here's Nate Colbert. Colbert, back in the fourth, hit a mammoth home run off starter Logan Hensley, his 16th home run of the season. Kim goes, throw to second by Trainer, not in time. And Ha-Seong Kim is now in scoring position. So I've said repeatedly that I really don't like putting the winning run on base. I kind of feel like in this spot, even though Harvey, all right, I'm going to pause this for a minute. Especially with the 205 hitting Chris Denorfia on deck, I don't think you face Colbert at this point. So Harvey is going to walk Nate Colbert and take his chances here with Chris Denorfia.
Now batting, number 13.
First and second. 2 outs in the ninth. Denorfia down the left field line, hooking towards the corner, but foul. Oh my goodness, Chris Denorfia almost with a huge blow there. But instead, it's just a strike. Harvey from the set. Denorfia loops it. Castillo has it. Ball game is over, and the Marlins pick up the victory. I thought off the bat that might find its way out into center field and we'd be tied once again. But Castillo gets under it, the Marlins get the win, and the Padres take a very, very difficult loss. Rob Nen gets the win, Dave Dravecky takes the loss, Brian Harvey picks up the save. The Padres led this game 6-2 at one point. They end up taking a very, very tough 8-7 defeat here in Miami. Get through the line score in a moment. Again, I appreciate you guys sticking with me here on this late night broadcast. If you have not subscribed as of yet, kindly do so. Hopefully you're inclined. Bang that like button before you get on out of here tonight. Your final line score, the Marlins 8 runs, 13 hits, no errors. The Padres 7 runs, 14 hits, no errors. Yes, it was Castillo who dropped that pop-up in that Yankees-Mets game. I remember that my wife had fallen asleep like on my lap as I was watching the end of that game. I somehow, remember I've grown up I've been a Mets fan all my life, and I having to react to Castillo, and as soon as I saw how he was going at that ball, I knew Luis Castillo was going to drop that ball. I saw it absolutely happening. I said, there's no way he's catching this, and sure enough, he went and he dropped it, and I somehow managed to react to that without waking my wife up. It's probably the best thing I've ever done as a husband. So Nen gets the win. Dravecky takes the loss. Again, Harvey picks up save number 13. Hanley Ramirez gets player of the game honors, 2 for 3 with the homer and the RBI double. 3 RBIs on the game for Ramirez. Well, that was a fun, eventful one. Greatly appreciate you guys checking in here so much tonight. Thank you there, Sports Time Machine. Again, like and subscribe to his channel if you have not as of yet. Dwayne Marks, the legendary streaming demon. Be sure to give Dwayne's channel a look whenever you have the opportunity. SDJ Jamie, always great to see you, my friend. Thanks for checking in. Carlos Diaz was here as well in the chat. That will do it here for this late Saturday night. Thank you guys so much. Probably won't have a stream tomorrow. If I do, it'll be a late one. I won't have one during the day. But again, check out the website. The website is back up and running. It's got the stats, standings, leaders, and a couple of stories about what's going on here in the Franchise Stars Baseball League. And I'm getting it updated with the Franchise Stars Football League content as well. Most importantly, enjoy the rest of your night early morning. Be good to each other, and we'll talk soon. The Marlins come back to take down the Padres in Miami.